Our tenant, please.
You see a slogan above them. Felt there's something in the... Indeed, you felt it before.
In there? She could?
Why single out this one building? Even though you're sure you succeeded. Trying to talk to...
How do we? She's probably north of the village. And then there's the church. Anyway, we do it the old-fashioned way. Sector by sector. Then, if we're desperate, we can look where...
Walk the coast. An adventure awaits. An adventure on the windswept earth. Suddenly, there's in through the collapsed roof.
She's down there.
Okay. What? So, how do we get...
Finally,
Perhaps you can...
An old building light. Your eyes slowly... The lieutenant, a thin light as your eyes adjust. And no.
I see. Another stop on your cruise. Given that this isn't... However... And it's right here. A maintenance door.
You and... A rusty ladder.
Yeah.
The distances between... In addition, the first rung, not to mention... What if you were to...
Teleportation is...
Even if it isn't. No.
That's not how physics work. Oh yes, it could hurt. A lot. Teleportation.
Even if it isn't.
This really has... Oh yes, it could hurt. A lot.
All you need to do is close your eyes. Zoot, zap, pow, crinkle.
Okay, well...
Bam! You find yourself on the roof.
I just saw you climb the ladder.
The wind at the top of the...
Never mind. Find a...
Two rusty metal...
What do you mean, who's there?
It's much...
Yes. Time to investigate these passages. Let's move quietly and not make more sound.
Not... mustachioed and years worth. Someone crouches.
Yes, I can see that.
The lieutenant does not.
Half a century? I think the purpose of this... We have found a lot of those.
Good hiding place for someone who...
I won't stand in your way. But millions of depictions of Mazov have... You mean like Ruby? No.
Could this have been the killers? This does look like an outside the window.
It's a great place to hide. And Mazovianism and indeed. In fact,
There it is again.
No, I don't feel it. No.
It's not a quib.
Looks like our suspect. Once we detain a credible suspect...
You will keep calm. Go over the whole situation.
We absolutely cannot skip that up.
His hand rests on his holster. It's not enough.
Yes.
If you must.
Well, we are not...
If you can't predict it.
I leave that to your judgment.
He just can't be sure.
I think I see a cavern.
I wouldn't be so...
Or maybe not.
A metal payphone under a yellow plastic dome. There's a bitter... You dial the... Calling, 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 and calling. The cold...
That's enough now, officer.
It didn't.
Officer.
It's a... A metal payphone under a yellow plastic dome.
Oh, the god of dark goodbye.
Oh, he stands. The other real...
Yeah! Cool! It sucks up! Yeah! Oh! Yeah! Yeah! The first...
Could it be?
Yes, what is it?
All you hear is silence in...
Yo, man.
Hardcore.
The device feels light. An angle up.
No, it's
Teenagers skulking around.
exactly.
scruffy.
Our ten.
Either he's gonna come. You're back. Of course. I am sorry. Of course. Of course. What?
There was a... She not...
I fear... Is there any... Oh? A takeover? If they're
Green like a cat.
then we're talking about a war. An insane goal.
I've seen it will take more than connect. I am sure.
What do you suggest I do? I'm afraid we won't disco our way out of this one. Like the I admit that... What will I...
Hurrah.
Did I ever tell you how they discovered this? It may be the only break. The nations... The Pale was thought to be
Each of those expeditions...
There was no precedent until our...
Called Volta.
The 8th expedition returned, slowly raining...
There are rains. So does the drop.
The phenomenon has never again been encountered. But they could not. They were safe.
You thought it
A total shift. 4 years later, the Queen's Counsellor was proclaimed her on Caillou, the first. In your defense, the nations of Mun, but these others weren't. There was no one but the Scoop Revolution. It is.
The gangs will run wild, jacking motor carriages.
I will surrender.
She puts her hand.
We will.
Ma'am, this...
What happens will happen. The age of capital has only begun. Yes, Mr. Clare has a 2-month...
There are no impl...
You are the citizens' militia. There are no superiors.
That's right, Detective.
Despite his events are all...
I have not deceived you. Keep the people...
How far?
A confront... As you're in... Protect their targets. Violence may be soon. One... I know. No detect...
Don't worry, madam.
I'm over...
She would die to return to it. The Pale.
The same strict psychological regimen the 8th Admiral developed.
You could use a little of it yourself.
Watch out for yourselves. They will strike soon.
The lieutenant, with worry in it, you wonder what, slowly...
The sea's gonna calm down soon, I can feel it.
Tequila Sun. Danko.
There's no...
The legend!
This is it. Not as... Looks like they were...
Looks like it. Hey.
Some...
Hello, the Coldimamadak. What an Once knew this was before. Cool on. We thought we did. That really was unfortunately.
Do we really have time?
This recording, keep in mind.
As the hum, not good, not good. He nods to you. Seabirds mostly.
And skew.
That's it, a low range.
You know, now that I've listened to it on these news speak, the Coldima Madakwa, how it once, this was before, I'm not sure.
Do we really have time for this?
Alright. The Coldima Madak, oh, one, this was I'm not.
Do we?
This for keeping.
As not good, he nods to you. Seabirds mostly.
Gull.
That's it, a low range.
You know, now that I've listened to it on these, sure, let me have a look. Oh, a photo.
You have
More than sure. I'm not purchasing any more clothes. Anything else you're thinking of selling? Another time, perhaps. Someone.
This is a porch. The lieutenant shifts.
Sure, man.
You see,
Everything.
Now it's turning into a...
you stare. The back. She can't be. The edges of. A thick layer of cold.
Oh, it's very good. Here's your amber dye.
There appears to be a small fly.
I'm sorry. I'm a bit over. We're inside, but when I...
Create?
When she arrived here, the barbell waits patiently. The barbell waits patiently on the floor, like a dog for its master. You managed to hoist it off the ground, but
weightlifting was never my favorite. At the station gym, I mean. I prefer. You're right. No one does.
Hello again.
a small mountain of colorful.
Hey, got the 20 real? Then why are you wasting another thing, yes?
Again? I can't believe this.
Yes. As if waiting.
Yes, sir.
Hi again, gendarme. Bye-bye, gendarme.
The Coppernado is back. What do you want? Yeah? What? She's until open.
Silent.
Yeah.
Everard's filing, of course. I should.
Kuno saw you wheeled that. Fuck no. Ah, shit. It's not ah. Even. Look, bitches. Kuno's. Yeah, look at the fuck.
Kuna. The lieutenant takes a quick note in his.
It's a trap, Kuno. Don't climb it, Kuno.
The fuck? Yeah.
I can't hear you, Kuno.
Shit.
The kid.
Kuno doesn't know who.
Tell the.
Stop
Yeah. Get your the fuck. Yeah.
I can't hear.
Shit.
The kid.
Kuno doesn't.
Tell the Kuna.
Stop
Yeah. Get your. Yeah, whatever. Kuno.
I'll die before I.
What do you see? I don't know. Terrible the same. I'm guessing that's... Yes. Maybe you're right. And no. These prints are pretty standard. The ones in the dust look a week, maybe.
It is not.
As I said.
Correct again. The man's...
On it. We came here.
I have a question.
You think they've...
Hola, Wandering Man.
The unpromising. There is nothing I cannot possibly imagine.
I think
That will be the...
But
These cops are just...
You pick up on...
the hot now.
Yes, it was...
Welcome back, gentlemen. What can I do for you?
If business planning were...
Go on. I'm ready. Hold on. Yeah. Your idea they pitched me. Well, they lacked dough. We lost all of our money.
I guess the inordinate amount of time they put into drawing mythical creatures.
Nobody knows for sure. Sadly, when we got there, what I want to tell you is that you're welcome. Now, was there something else I could help you with? What do you mean? Go right ahead. Oh.
The wise point 9. That's not good.
Come on, Cutter. That's good.
I see nothing.
Yes. I imagine travel. By the way.
In the very...
Ah, it's a shame I smart luxury don't get...
He speaks from the heart.
Go right ahead.
Mister. I'm not... Oh, hot. Sure, mister. I bet...
There's a...
Did it look like a...
His tone is totally different now.
You wanted us to relay all this information to her.
That this is a takeover? That you can kill 1 million people, but if you do something the police doesn't like... No, Harry. What... Harry. I did. I knew then again... Harry. I bugged her cabin. I bugged her whole...
They must have done it while George...
Not me personally. Hell no.
Where are they?
They sure as hell aren't hanging out in the open with beers in their hands for the cops to question. Harry. You made a conscious decision to... Against you? Oh, Harry, I'd like... Of course she did. Rich people have the best stories. About all the interesting things they've done and seen. All the... She's not insane. What did... No, she's not. She's a sentimental alcoholic. They all are. Never take a drop and you'll be 8 laps ahead. Don't just say it, Harry. Do it. What was always going to happen? We take the harbour and she fucks off to Ozon, uncorks a bottle of wine, calls her pub. Only difference is the Union doesn't have to lose 2,000 men to machine gun fire. Harry, when I need to tell people, I might...
And safer too.
You knew something. It's better than money. It's better than pussy. Right on, Harry. What you did was participate in history.
You know what, detective? I am going to leave this.
Just look at the three of us. The three careless... Okay. Now, there's a whole lot of work to do. For me and for you. I suppose there was a... Let's hear it, Harry. I'm afraid this is meant... I'm afraid this is meant for Union Eyes. Of course, Harry, of course. By now, I'm... Harry...
You mean...
A secure... I'm told everything they... No, you haven't. Now, about my... But enough about me and my container. The killers the company hired, I think there were 3 of them. All hardened commando types. One of them got downright... Harry, we got grit. There's a...
That's...
There...
A gate.
So...
He
Aren't you...
Oh, I'm not...
So he doesn't want to counter with a narrative that he...
By all means, Harry. Mr. Dubois.
Yes? What about me? What do you mean? I have no idea.
The loot, but this isn't an old school.
So, for real?
The loot, that's where we all have our different...
No.
Your brain, it's like the lieutenant, relax.
Good. What do you want to know? What's there to say? The cop kind. Well, sort. I think the dispatch desk.
So, somewhere in your mind hangs a dark green blackboard. There are 2 columns. One says, cases.
Well, technically. The official...
A common accounting gimmick used to inflate.
I'm good enough for this case, yes.
The rows are and Jean Vicmer, your brothers have left you.
Martinez? Not...
A tremble comes over you. It's all part of the master plan, you see. He opens one...
Which school do you subscribe to? Mambo? Or Jam? It's always good. Was there anything else you wanted to ask about the competition?
It's all part of the...
Really? It can't be that. Wouldn't that be something? And...
It's all part of the...
Okay.
It's impossible. This man has sharp...
In the new. Was there anything else?
It's all part of the...
A good joke.
He does not actually think it was a good joke.
Oh,
Still.
Was there anything else you wanted to ask about the competition?
It's all part of the master plan.
No. Was there anything else you wanted to... Martinez?
A tremble comes over. It's all part of the master...
I bet you do. The 41st is known.
He neither approves, nor...
If you could... Was there anything else you wanted...
It's all part of the master plan. The silence.
Yes, it's a wholly pointless matter. Forget I ever mentioned it.
Look at you. Just think about it for a second.
I've considered it. It would be immensely... I checked the records. This jurisdiction dispute, who polices Martinez, reaches back to the 30s. I am the finest of nothing. Safe? No. But you're old. You've made... So no, I don't think they sent you as a joke. And even if they did, they are in for a surprise. Yes?
Only Bernard one you should be.
Yes?
What if? Yes. Forget him. Maybe. Are you sure you...
And What? That is a common... Besides...
See?
Don't take it personally. The victim wasn't... Look, it's not unusual for detectives to feel...
The tear machine. Your bottles clunk into... To the left. A color.
Again, I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with...
Okay, here. I hope...
A small cabinet on the wall.
Okay, here.
A small cabinet.
Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste.
A small cabinet.
Okay, here.